Hello guys, welcome to episode 5, season 2 of Boys with Dolls. Now today I had the pleasure of chatting with Nick, who's currently living in Japan, which was an awesome conversation because we got to talk all about Smart Doll and Dolphy Dream. So check out his interview. Boy can play with dolls, that's true. We're not just freaks of nature who playing with dolls will help us through. Boy can play with dolls.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm from London, but I'm kind of in the moment working in Japan for a year.
Awesome. Brilliant. Thank you. Nice to meet you. So glad that we've got on to do this interview. So we're going to start off with our first question. Okay. So first question is, Nick, when did you know you wanted to collect dolls?
Well, I started my Smart Doll collection in 2019. Before that, I collected like figures.
Right. Okay.
PVC kind of pre-painted figures.
Yeah.
Well, I collected them because I liked the kind of pose or the character or the outfit. But then I found myself not taking them out of the box. I left them in the box.
Right.
I just left on the shelf. And then I was kind of looking around and I saw the ball jointed dolls, saw the Dolphy Dreams and the Smart Dolls. And I kind of hovered around the website for a while. So then I thought, cool, pluck up the courage to sort of justify kind of buying one.
Yeah.
And eventually I kind of bought one in 2019, the first one. And then I sort of sold all the PVC figures.
Yeah.
I want the dolls. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I can totally relate, obviously, to Smart Doll because I now have 8, which is, I think, pretty bad for just a year, isn't it?
Yeah, wow. That's it's a good haul.
It's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. So I did do a little bit of selling. So I sold lots of other things. Because you know what it's like when you first get into a new collection, you kind of want it all now. You know, it's kind of hard, isn't it, to stop yourself from buying so much. And then obviously I knew I couldn't afford all of these dolls. So I had to sell other collections. So luckily I had collections in the attic where I was like, right, it's time to move these on, you know, if this is kind of the kind of direction I want to go. And I'm so glad I did. So what was your first doll you ever had? So I'm talking like, if you can remember like going back, or if you didn't and it was literally Smart Doll, you can tell us and show us.
Well, obviously when I was like a kid, I played with like Star Wars figures and kind of Transformers and all that when you're a kid. Yeah. But kind of dolls, well, its first time was like 2019. I first got into the Smart Doll hobby.
Right.
And first doll I'll show you actually. It was a Journey alternate and Milk back in 2019.
Milk, yeah, that's a rare one.
So here's the first one I got. And then I got one kind of every year after that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I'm quite new to the hobby itself. So
2019 was when you first got into them. And how many Smart Dolls do you own now?
I got 4 Smart Dolls and I got 1 mini Dolphy Dream.
Right, awesome. What do you prefer out of the Dolphy Dream and the Smart Doll? Do you have a favourite brand for any reason, or?
While looking around, I think for me it's the Smart Doll, my favourite. Because when I started out, I didn't know anything about dolls. I was like a total newbie, right? So I looked at the Dolphy Dream website and I thought it's a bit complicated. There's like all these like numbers and letters and which head do you need, and I was just a bit confused. With the Smart Doll one, it was kind of simple because it's like one kind of body. Yeah. Body type, and then you just chose the kind of character, like head, makeup or character. Yeah. It was quite easy. So I thought that was quite very newbie friendly. So that's how I got it.
What kind of drew you to Smart Doll? Because like you said, this is an interesting question. Like you said, obviously you never collected dolls, so you never sort of went through that Barbie stage. Like most of my people I've talked to, most of the guys I've talked to have all gone through the Barbie stage at some point, whereas you haven't. So this is quite interesting. So like what drew you? I'm guessing it's because you said you collect figurines, and obviously Smart Doll and Dolphy Dream are very poseable. But what drew you in especially to that doll brand?
Well, generally, overall, it was like I said, you collect figures, so I wanted to have them pose and take pictures of them. So instead of just leaving it on the box on the shelf, which I had a habit of doing. And for the smart door was the kind of Danny's kind of philosophy about it, and his kind of company philosophy that he has, and also the kind of beginner friendliness of it. And especially with smart door, I liked the kind of shape of the body as well. I thought the shape of the body and the legs was really nice. I liked that the hinge at the chest wasn't sort of mid-rift. It was kind of just below the bust.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was good. Yeah, that was good. And also Journey. I saw Journey. I was like, that's the one.
That's the one for you. That's brilliant. Okay, awesome. I love that. I get a little bit in depth with the whole smart doll or Disney doll collectors because of my collection. Okay, so right, this one might be different since she was your first and everything, but which doll's your favorite? And if funds were unlimited, which doll would you feel like you really need in your collection?
I think I gotta say my first one's
Okay.
favorite one, Journey, alternate.
Yeah, because she's your first, right?
Yeah, there was another one before that. There was I think Julia, back in the day, like it's because she was called Julia, I think. But she was like gorgeous. I thought I really wanted her, but again, I was kind of like, I can't really afford this. It's expensive, so I kind of missed out on it. So she was really nice as well.
Is that the one you would want if you had unlimited funds?
No, the one I want if I had unlimited funds, I suppose, would be a Smart Dog Plus.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. And for those people that don't know, Smart Dog Plus is gigantic. How do you know exactly how tall? I always forget. I know she's bigger than 4 foot.
Yeah, she's about 4 or 5 foot. Well, but yeah, at least 4 foot. I guess she's around about 4 or 5 foot.
She's huge, isn't she? She is super big. Like, yeah, I totally understand that. I don't know if I'd want one. I just don't know what I would do with it. Like, because the clothes would be a nightmare, and I just think it would go beyond me to the point where I'm like, I can't physically afford this doll. I mean, I think we're talking over $1,000.
Yeah, at least about 100,000 Japanese yen.
Yeah, it's just, I think for me the smart dolls are big enough. But I do appreciate why you like them. They are beautiful, and obviously if someone was to say, "Here you go," obviously I wouldn't say no. Okay. Sorry.
So would you get a Smart Doll Plus if you could?
Yeah, exactly. If you was given one, you'd just have it, wouldn't you? Okay, so Nick, what is your experience with your friends and family with the hobby?
They're kind of good about it. They're fine. They kind of know I was into collecting figures and games and kind of nerdy stuff, so they just think of it as an extension of that, currently.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So I've been out with my niece. I've got a niece who's about 3 years old at the moment.
Right.
So kind of brought my doll out down to the house and to take pictures and stuff. So I've introduced it to my niece kind of slowly, and she's been really good with it. Yeah. So
really, that's really nice. That's really nice that you can share that with your niece. I mean, my brother has recently just announced him and his girlfriend is now having a baby. So I'm obviously hoping they have a girl because I need to share this life with somebody.
Well, if it's a boy, it'd be perfect for your.
I mean, yeah,
endeavor.
If it's a boy and he likes dolls, I mean, that was fine as well. That wouldn't bother me. So, if that happens, but I just find it very rare, But if it is, then that would probably be even better. Okay, great. I'm so glad, you got a really supportive family and, friends and things like that. So that's really good.
I introduced it to her because she's so young, because she has dolls of her own, and then they all end up being used as paintbrushes, or they end up in a sand pit or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, how am I going to introduce this to her? So we did it like kind of a pet you do with a pet or a dog or a cat or something.
Yeah.
So you pet her gently, and you be gently with it. So
yeah.
When she's older, I'm going to buy her. When she's older, I'm going to buy her one. So,
oh, you are?
Yeah, definitely. I'll get one.
Oh, that's awesome.
The sister's going to hate me for.
Yeah, that is also. So I don't know if I've asked if you've got a partner or anything, or if how they feel. But no partner. No. So okay. So when you get one, if you ever do, you know, would you introduce them to the hobby? Because I've never asked this question before.
I just kind of just say, oh, this is it. This is the deal.
Yeah.
If you like it, yeah, fair enough. If you don't like it, okay, see you later. Yes.
See you later. Yeah, bye. If you don't like my dolls, you're out because they are here to stay. Yeah, no, totally agree with that. I would definitely ditch someone if they didn't like my doll hobby. Okay, so next question, Nick, I got for you is, and you're probably not going to have much of an answer to this one, because it's usually when you're younger, but have you ever experienced any bullying with collecting dolls? And if you do, you know, even online, have you, you know, what's your experience that you can share with us?
Well, not bullying, so obviously, because I started much later. So, but I have had like comments online all the time. About the photographs. So yeah, I always get the kind of people going, "Oh, why? What are we doing?" And you know, they're like, you know.
Yeah.
But someone's interested. Someone say, it's like, oh, I should buy a gaming PC instead of dolls.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I already got a gaming PC, so yeah, thanks for this. So yeah.
Thanks for the advice. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. I always get, oh my God, you should be playing football. And I'm like, really though? Really? You know, like, it's just madness how people associate with boys and they must have computer games, you know, football. It's just, you know, it's just not, it's not always the case, you know, but it does make me laugh how people think.
I think especially as you get older, you kind of like don't care anymore. You just do whatever you want to do, you know, do what you like.
Yeah, exactly. And I was the same, like, as you growing up. I loved dolls and figures, you know, like me and my brother loved figurines. Absolutely. I think it's because they were a bit more smaller, and obviously, yeah, they were a lot more back in the day. They were a lot more posable than a Barbie, you know. So, and also I'm a bit of a gamer, so I used to see figurines of Claire Redfield and, you know, all the female characters that I liked, and I had to have them. So
exactly, yeah.
You know, that was the best thing you kind of would have got. But then it was always nice because that means me and my brother could usually, I mean, we played together with Barbie and Action Man, but, you know, figurines as well. So, you know, in that respect, we were quite good, you know, to be able to, you know, still interact with each other, having different hobbies. So that was pretty good.
My sister had all the Barbies, Cindy, and I'd like the Star Wars and Transformers and He-Man and Thundercats, all that, you know, all that stuff, yeah.
But Danny's very much into that as well, isn't he?
Yeah, as well, yeah. I think he did. Have you been able
to go to his store?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I went to the store in May.
Amazing.
Yeah, I saw Danny and spent around the shop. It's been a while. I've been there before when it was open to the public. But then obviously before Corona. So this is like the first time since then, and it's good to go back and take Jules with me, my journey.
Yeah.
Her name. I saw Danny at lunch and chat, and it was good.
It's so when you go to see him, I think I read you need to like kind of book to let him know.
He's like chats and say, like, Danny, how's it going? I'm going to be in the area. Got time to meet, or kind of pop in the store or something. And he's usually pretty cool about it because he has pictures online where he meets people at the store as well.
Yeah.
So
it's good for his social media, isn't it? And obviously his brand, you know, that he interacts with, you know, his guests sort of thing. So, but yeah, my sort of, like I say, my dream is one day to go to Japan, obviously go to see Danny, and possibly buy a doll as well. Maybe I think that would be like the ultimate sort of. But I think I did read as well, you can't go in and buy the doll, can you? You have to order the doll online, and he gets it ready for you now, doesn't he?
That's right. Yeah. You can pick it up. I think he says he can pick it up. And you'd love it, man, because there's doll shows, Disney dolls everywhere. Like...
Oh, really?
Because the great thing about Japan is they actually have physical kind of shops for dolls. There's BJDs.
Yeah.
For Dog Dream Shop, you got other independent shops. So that's nice. You can actually go to actually a physical location, just kind of look through clothes or whatever, and dolls and stuff.
I've seen that. They've got like shops for wigs and clothes, right?
Yeah. Wig shops, yeah.
I'll spend a fortune.
It's impossible. You could bankrupt yourself.
Because they're so expensive. But at least I won't have to pay shipping.
That's right. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next question. I get carried away now. So this one I think you might be able to work with. What's your most strangest thing in your collection?
It's
Yes. Yes. She is now someone showed me her recently, and they said that theirs had, let me see if I get this right, that she was released with purple makeup or pink makeup.
Yeah, so the lips were kind of more red, I think, in the original version.
Yeah, and then Danny changed it.
Yeah, due to feedback. I think feedback was like, yeah, they're kind of a bit too alive looking. So he changed them to more purple, which didn't fit in with her kind of deceased status.
Yeah, because she's a zombie, isn't she?
Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, I got dressed up for Halloween at the moment because we're gonna do a shoot soon, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like as well, I said another thing. For me, the greys wasn't for me, but if I was to have any grey, it would be this one because it works. It works with the character. I was always the same with blue. Until a friend of mine, I seen blue in real life, and I was just mesmerised. And my favourite colour is blue, and probably pretty much to the Smart Doll blue. And I was just mesmerised by this doll, you know. And I did think to myself, obviously, it would, if I had one, she would have to be Smurfette. So I did change my mind after seeing them, you know. But I think the colours are a little bit strange for me because obviously I'm so used to Disney, you know, where it's just kind of normal colours. But yeah, no, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing her with us because she is cute and I know she's very popular.
Yeah, she's great. I was tempted by the blue one, but then I think they sort of waited a while and the grey came out and I thought, yeah, that works better.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the blue kind of reminded me of Corpse Bride.
It reminded me of that music video that was I can't remember, the blue kind of aliens doing. I can't remember it. It's like I can't remember what it was. It was like a music video and then these blue kind of aliens in it. Right. It was like anime music video.
Blue aliens.
I can't remember, the name of the band escapes me. I can't remember.
Yeah. That's the thing as well with anime. Their cartoons, their characters do have different colours sometimes, don't they?
Yeah. So
yeah.
And I like the black one that come out, the navy black.
Yes,
I think
I've seen that.
Great.
Yeah. Is she on your list?
Yeah, that's definitely a wish list one. It's going to be a cyberpunk shell black.
Well, that was funny enough, actually, that we kind of already started the question, actually. So I was going to ask, which doll have you got next on your wish list? And I'm guessing it's this one.
Yeah, why is that? As another one would be a pear body one.
Oh, yeah.
So black, even a pear girl as well.
Yeah, I kind of like the pear girls because they're so different and unique. Obviously, the only thing for me is the fact that clothes are going to be difficult.
Yeah, you're only going to be able to buy off, I guess people specifically make for that.
Yeah.
Because you can get away with other clothes, the Smart Dolls, like the Dolphy Dreams and even the pizza ones. But yeah, it's going to be tough. But if you can make clothes yourself, then you're right. But
I think Elite Doll World will do it.
I
think they'll do it. I'm not too sure about Doll Durée because their stuff is so unique. But they might change. They might think we need to get some pearl body shape stuff because people are going to want it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, people are going to do it. Yeah, people are going to do it. I think the ones who do specifically for Smart Doll, I think, and your Dollhouse do it. I think they do.
Yeah.
And then I can think of another friend of mine who would definitely be making clothes.
Definitely be making them. And I think I would like to get one because I like a little bit of diversity in my group.
Yeah, I think they look gorgeous. I like the way he's doing something that other doll companies don't do. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know which one to get because they're all so nice and the different skin tones. But I think what drew me in, I did love the Coco plus size girl because you just see sometimes when you see black girls that are, a little bit more, on the bigger side, they've got like so much personality and attitude. And I just think, can you imagine your doll, you know, with a big afro? I think she would look awesome, you know.
Okay, yeah, they look gorgeous. I can't decide.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I can't decide yet kind of what character I want to go for.
yeah.
Like, so I could just imagine me putting her into like lots of 80s styles, like, you know, big hoop earrings. And yeah, so I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I can see why you want, you know, those ones. Nick, I just want to say thank you so much though for taking part in this interview. So lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? Anything else you want to say, or any messages to any boys who collect dolls?
Yeah, well, I suppose it's just, yeah, do what you like and collect what you like, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks. You know, if you want to go outside, take pictures with your dolls, which I do, then yeah, go for it. If you get some funny stares, but you get used to it, and if you go for it, take some pictures outside. It's good fun.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Nick, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll keep in touch. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. To ask you as well. Do you take your dolls outside to take pictures with? I was going to wonder if people do.
Okay. Yes, I do. So when I first had my dolls, I was taking them outside because it was like new, and it was like, oh my god, I need to take them outside because they're so big. And you do get better pictures, I think, outside, you know. I don't tend to take them like into like busy areas, because I probably do generally feel a little bit like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me, even though usually, you know, most of the time that doesn't bother me. But I think I do feel like, yeah, that would make me feel like that. But I do have like a group of friends that we go around and we, you know, all have smart doll, and we take them out, and I feel like as a team we're kind of like, we're stronger. So if we was to go out in a group, then it wouldn't bother me as much. And we have done, you know, we've taken them out and people have stared, and you know, and taking pictures of us taking pictures of the dolls, and I'm like, you can come closer, it's fine, we're not going to bite, they're not going to bite, but they're like petrified.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm not, like I said, if I wanted to take them out, if I really, really, really wanted to, I would do it.
No,
so yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I know what people do. Yeah, because I kind of take mine out a lot, back in London here as well. Probably public place as well. Not like go find a corner, it's kind of quiet, and take pictures. But yeah, I always get people coming up to you.
Yeah, they want to know. They want to know what they are.
Yeah, they want to know what they are. It's good.
Because they've not seen them before, which I find really interesting with Smart Doll. If it was a Barbie, I think people would be like, you know, they're not that. They know what it is, and they kind of just not ask.
Yeah, I think because they're so big, I think just.
I think it's because they're so big and animated. You know, I've got one in front of me, but yeah, I think people are just, especially people who have an interest for dolls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I've been into Kew Gardens. I did like shoot in Kew Garden. That was good.
I bet it's great in Japan doing photo shoots, because you've got so many nice, beautiful places, with the dolls being Japanese as such.
Yeah. We've done like parks. I've been to the shrine to do top of a mountain.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
well, anyway, thank you so much, Nick. And like I said, I'll send you the link once it's done. But thank you for taking part.
No worries. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Boy can play